everybody, welcome back to Gabymathematics YouTube channel. This video, I'm gonna do SPM Soalan Sebenar Bahagian A with everybody. Now, before we start, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, make sure you subscribe and also like this video. So, if you think this channel is useful, recommend it to your friend as well. Alright, so if you already done so, then let's start with our question today. Let's go! Okay, let's look at question 1. Convert this number 1502 base 6 in base 10 asal 10. So when you want to convert to a bigger base, we times. So 1502 base 6. So change the base 10. We start from the last digit and we label 0, 1, 2, 3. So the first digit 1. 1 times 6 to the power of 3. Plus, followed by the second one, 5 times 6 to the power of 2. Plus 0 times 6 to the power of 1. Plus 2 times 6 to the power of 0. Okay, 6 cubed is 216. So this one times 5, 180. And 0 times anything will be 0. And then last one, 2 times 6 power 0 is 2. So we add everything up. So the answer is 398. So this is base 10. Alright, next question. Okay, find the value of x. So check the x is in what base? So x is base 9. Okay, everything base 9. So like finding unknown. So if you want to find x, so this negative x move to the other side. So this 3, 4, 8, positive 3, 4, 8 bring over, become minus. So if you want to find x, we just take 5107 base 9 minus 348 base 9. Alright, so to minus base 9, you can't press calculator. We have to do manually. So 5107 base 9 minus 348 base 9. Okay, 7 minus 8 is not enough to minus, so we need to pinjam from friend. Okay, the friend, the other side, 0, not enough, so we pinjam from another friend. Okay, 1. So 1 becomes 0. Once you bring 1 over, we get 9 because it is asas 9. Okay, it's base 9. So if you take 1, you get 9. Okay, then we want to pinjam to the other side, the other number. So this one become 8. So once you pinjam 1, you get 9. Okay, 9 plus 7, which is 16. Okay, now 16 can minus 8 already. 16 minus 8 is 8. Okay, then followed by 8 minus 4, 4. 0 minus 3, not enough. Okay, we pinjam from friend. So this one becomes 4. Once you bring 1, you get 9. 9 minus 3, 6. And 4. So the answer is 4648 base 9. Done. Next. Okay, question 2. You just have to draw graph. So they give us all the value, follow this table and plot. Now, what graph you are expecting? So when you see the equation, you will know. So this is a cubic graph and it is a positive cubic graph. So when a positive cubic graph, the graph will start from the right hand side, go down. Okay, you will get something like this. Okay, the first one, negative 3, x negative 3, y negative 26. X negative 3, y negative 26. Negative 26 is, okay, from negative 25, go down 2 small boxes, negative 26. Okay, every 2 small boxes is 1 unit. Okay, followed by negative 2, negative 7. Okay, negative 2 go down, find negative 7. Negative 7 is from negative 5, I will go down 4 boxes here. Okay, next, negative 1, 0. So negative 1, 0, exactly on x-axis. Okay, next, 0, 1. So 0, go up 2 small boxes here, 1. And next, 1, 2. Okay, from 1, go up 4 boxes here. Okay, last one. When x is 2, y is 9. 2, 9. Okay, so from 2 go up until 10. From 10 go down 2 small boxes, which is 9. 9. Alright, so now you just have to join them up. Smooth curve. Okay, so you get a wave like this. Okay, if you think it is not that perfect, draw again. I think this one can draw again. Alright, so done. Let's go next one. Okay, question number 3. So diagram shows a cuboid given that P is the midpoint of G of EH. P ialah titik tengah of garis EH. So here, EH. So meaning these two same length. So P is midpoint. So each will be 30, 30. Okay, question 8. State the length of GP. Okay, panjang GP. Where is it? G to P here. So this is a slant line. If you want to find this line, okay, here GH and PH join together. So these 3 lengths join together, it becomes a triangle. Now, what type of triangle is this? So because this is a cuboid, all the corner, all these four corner will be 90 degree. Definitely it's a 90 degree. Although it doesn't look like 90, but this is 90. It's a right angle, right? Okay, if I draw it vertically, so this one G, this one H, this one P. So here 90. So we want to find the length of GP. So it is a triangle, right angle triangle. You will think of what topic? So now we have GH 40 cm. So this one 40. We have PH 30. So Pythagoras theorem. We use Pythagoras theorem to find the other side, correct? So Pythagoras theorem plus or minus. Opposite of 90 degree is always the longest. So we want to find the longer side. So we plus GP equal square root 30 square plus 40 square. So we get square root 2,500. Square root 2,500, it will be 50 cm. Okay, so here we got the answer, 50, 50. Okay, then part B. Hence calculate angle. Angle of elevation of B from P. Sudut donggak B dari P. Angle of elevation, sudut donggak means the angle that you look up. Okay, from P to B. Okay, from P to B. Let's see, where is it? Okay, from P, go to B. From P to B. Okay, where will be the angle? So, other than this line, we need another line. Okay, when you need an angle, you need two lines intersect together. Then only angle will form. So, other than this line, we need one more, which is the bottom one, the GP. This one. So, GP is actually a horizontal line. So, this GP and PB join together. So, this is the angle of elevation that we want. Okay, join BG together. So, we get a triangle. So, what type of triangle is this? Okay, I draw it this way. So, you know that the G here will be 90 degree. This is a vertical line. This is a horizontal line. So, end up will become 90. So, this one B, this one G, and this one P. So, this is the angle we want. Okay, I put it as theta. So, to find angle, every time we need two information. Do we have two information on this triangle? Okay, we do have BG, this line, 30. Okay, this one 30 cm. What else? Okay, we have GP, this one, 50. The answer we found just now, 50. So when you have two lengths, you can find angle. So what should we use? So, ka, tua. Which one? Okay, so, ka, tua. So opposite of angle is called O, opposite. Opposite of 90 degree, the longest is H. And then the other one, 50 is A. So the two sides we have is, we got O, we got A. So OA, what do we choose? OA is tua, tangent. So we use tangent for this. Okay, tangent. So tangent, then we put angle, which is theta, equal OA. So O is 30. A is 50. Okay, so if I want to find angle, tangent bring over. Tangent power negative 1, 30 over 50. Okay, so press calculator. Shift tangent 30 over 50. So 30.96. So this is angle. Make sure we put unit degree. Darjah. Alright, next question. State whether the following statement is true or false. Benar atau palsu. Okay, a circle is a polygon. What do you think? Bulatan adalah sebuah polygon. Polygon, it is a shape made up of only straight line. Circle is curved. So, you can't count the side. So, it is not a polygon. A circle is a polygon. So, this statement is false. Palsu. Okay, next. So, is these two equal? Now, this is index. Okay, indices. So, we have to remember one of the rule. Okay, every time when we see a to the power of 1 over 2. Okay, for example. So, power 1 over 2, it means the denominator. If the denominator is 2, it will be square root. So, if it's 2, it is actually square root A. Punca kuasa 2. So, if 1 over 3, so what can we change this to? So, the denominator is 3. So, meaning this will be cube root A. So, the denominator will determine what root it is. Okay, so now go back to the question. The denominator is 2. So, meaning this should be square root. Correct? Punca kuasa 2. But they put cube root instead. So, this one, wrong. So, this is also false. Also palsu. Alright, next. Okay, write down converse. Okay, akas. What it mean by converse? So, we just have to terbalikkan the sequence. The front one bring to the back one move to the front. It's called converse. Okay, look at the question. If m equal mx plus c is the equation of straight line, okay, so this is the front part. Okay, then c is the y-intercept. This is the back part. So, these two switch. Okay, y ialah Y equals to MX plus C ialah persamaan bagi suatu garis lurus. So this is the front part. The back part, C ialah pindasan Y. The second one. So these two switch. So if C is the Y-intercept, then Y equal MX plus C is the equation of a straight line. So for BM, jika C ialah pintasan Y, maka Y equal MX plus C ialah persamaan bagi suatu garis lurus. Okay, so this is called converse. Okay, next. Given that the volume of sphere, isi padu sebuah sfera. Okay, sphere, they give us a formula, 4/3 pi r cube. R is radius, J ialah jari. So a hemisphere has radius 3 cm. Make one conclusion by deduction for the volume of hemisphere. Now, everybody, I need you to highlight this, the word deduction. Deduksi. Now, whenever you see the word deduction, meaning they want us to find answer. They give us a formula, we want answer. Deduction means answer. If they say induction, means they want us to find formula. But now, they give us formula, so we want to find answer. That is called deduction. Okay, they want hemisphere. So we have the volume formula for a sphere. So at the end, this, you have to divide by 2. Because they want hemisphere. But this is the formula for sphere, right? Okay, 4/3. Okay, pi, just remember as pi, since they never say pi is equal to how much. So we just write pi. Now the r they tell us is 3 cm. So bracket 3, then cube. Divide by 2 because we want hemisphere, half of a sphere. So this one, 4/3 pi, here, 27/2. Okay, 2 and 27, this one 13.5. 13.5. Okay, so 4/3 times 13.5, we get 18. Okay, don't forget about the pi at the back. So this is cm cube. Done. So this is called deduction, meaning you find one answer. All right, next, question number 5. So we need to shade this. Okay, they give a set. Now make sure you know how to differentiate these two symbols. So when you see N like that, so meaning repeat. We want things that repeated. When you see U means union or everything. Okay, now if you're not sure your answer, so it is better to put number. We use numbering method. Okay, every space you put a number, but make sure you pencil. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so this one at the end you have to erase. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so now do the one that in bracket first. So they say J intersect K. Okay, what number in J intersect K? J and K repeat. Okay, J is 1, 2, 3. K is 1. So what number repeated? 1, 2, 3, and 1. So which is the 1, right? Okay, then after that, list L first. What are the number in L? L is this circle 3, 4. So 3, 4. Lastly, look at the symbol. So the symbol say union, kesatuan, means everything. So everything we want 1, 3, and 4. So you just have to shade 1, 3, 4. Done. Next. Okay, so they show us a Venn diagram. Okay, this Venn diagram shows the number of contestants in one online competition. Okay, so we need to find X. So they say the number of P intersect Q prime equals to 52. So when you see a comma, meaning we don't want, other than, except, don't want this. Okay, so P intersect Q, what is it? We don't want. Okay, but you see the symbol intersect means repeat. So P here, Q here. The intersection, which is this part. So we don't want X. So if don't want X means we left with this 5X, X plus 1, and also 3, right? Okay, so 5X plus X plus 1 plus 3 is equals to 52. Then now you can find X. Okay, 5X plus X, 6X plus 1 plus 3, 4 equals to 52. 6X equal 52 minus 4. 6X equal 48. Lastly, X is how much? X equal 48 divided by 6. 8. Done. Next, okay, question 6 is about income tax. Okay, it is the annual income statement for IU. Okay, so here shows the total annual income, jumlah pendapatan tahunan sehari 2,400. Okay, contribution to EPF, KWSP. EPF is like a saving for retirement. Okay, so 7,964. Zakat 360. Now remember, zakat is rebate. rebate you minus last. Remember, last sekali. Okay, so now, in 2024, IU has donated 1,200. Tax relief, pelepasan cukai, we have 9,000. Lifestyle, 2,500. Medical treatment, 3,400. Tuition fee, 6,500. Okay, calculate IU's chargeable income, pendapatan bercukai. Income that will kena tax. Okay, so this is the annual income. It's not the whole thing will kena tax. So we need to minus. Okay, minus what? Okay, we can minus KWSP. This one, yes. How about zakat? No. Zakat, remember, we minus last. Okay, this one we just ignore. Okay, how about donation? Donation is tax exemption. Pengecualian cukai. So this one minus, can minus. So all the tax relief can minus. Okay, 9,000, 2,500, 3,400, 650, all minus. So the balance is called chargeable income. Okay, so let's find 72,400 minus 7,964 minus donation minus 9,000, lifestyle 2,500, medical treatment 3,400, and tuition fee 6,500. Okay, so now minus everything. See left how much? So at the end, 41,846. Okay, so whenever you got chargeable income, you always have to ask yourself a question. Will this person get rebate? So other than zakat is rebate, we have another form of rebate is chargeable income. If less than 35,000, there will be 400 ringgit rebate. So this person, is it entitled the 400? No, it's already more than 35,000, right? So meaning no 400. So she only get rebate, the zakat rebate at the end. Okay, now calculate the income tax payable. Cukai pendapatan yang perlu dibayar, like the final amount you have to pay. So chargeable income 41,000 something. So it falls in this category, 35,000 to 50,000. Okay, so first 35,000 have to pay 600. Then the balance, the remaining 6%. Okay, so now 600 definitely. Now 600 is already calculated 35,000, but her chargeable income is 41,846. So left how much balance? So we minus 41,846 minus 35,000 and then times 6%. Okay, and if there is any rebate, now you can minus. So that will be zakat 360. So this one 410.76 minus 360. So the final amount 650.76. This is the income tax payable. Okay, let's look at question 7. This is motor insurance. Zul plans to renew his car insurance in Peninsular Malaysia, Semenanjung Malaysia. For motor insurance, so Semenanjung Malaysia or Sabah Sarawak will be two different rates. Okay, his car engine capacity 2,000 cc. He wants to insure some amount 90,000. Okay, for comprehensive policy, number 1, state the rate charged for first 1,000. So first 1,000, like in this 90,000, how much I have to pay? So we separate into first 1,000 and the remaining thousands. First 1,000 is based on engine capacity and we have to read table. If the engine capacity is 2,000 cc, which one? So the title here says, in engine capacity not exceeding, tidak melebihi. So 1,650. So does it more than engine capacity already? So 1,650 is already more than, okay, our engine capacity 2,000 cc is already more than that. Okay, so 2,200. Okay, yes, 2,200 is not more than our engine capacity. Okay, so the first 1,000 is 339 ringgit and 10 cents. Now we don't take this one more time. We don't take this is because this engine capacity not more than this, but our engine capacity is 2,000 is already more than this one. So we are not taking this. We are taking the next one. Okay, so first 1,339.1 done. Okay, so now it shows the formula for comprehensive policy. Now usually they don't need to give us a formula, so you have to know. For first 1,000, we read the table based on engine capacity. And for the next, every 1,000 is how much? If it's Semenanjung Malaysia, the rate is 26 ringgit. Okay, but for this question, they already show us. So for Semenanjung Malaysia, always 26. Then how about Sabah Sarawak? Do you still remember? All right, let's continue this one. Okay, basic premium. Premium asas. Basic premium means no discount, like the original amount. Okay, the question never mentioned about NCD also. So we just calculate the original one. So 339 ringgit 10 cents is first 1,000. Okay, he wants to cover 90,000. So already cover 1,000, left how much? So isn't it left 89,000 minus 1,000? Okay, 89,000. So 89,000 have to pay how much? for every 1,026 ringgit. So divide by 1,000 times 26. This one fixed already, definitely 26. So 89 times 26, 2,314. So total up, 2,653 ringgit and 10 cents. So this is basic premium. If this person got NCD, then we give discount. Basic premium is haven't discount yet. Alright, let's look at question 8. Cikgu Lim accompanied his student to a chess competition. After driving 96 km on the way back, they stopped for lunch. Alright, so this is a distance time graph. So whenever you see line going down or even going up, it means the object is moving. Okay, then when you see the line is horizontal this, it means stop. So the question said they stop for lunch. So meaning here will be stopping for lunch. Okay, so now find the value of M. So we need to know what is M. Now they say after driving 96 km from 240, okay, drive 96 km, then we'll reach M. So what is M? So if you want to find M, so we can just take 240 minus 96. So it will be 144. So M equals 144. So this is 144. Alright, so now B. At 13:10 hour, they continue the journey back to school. So Cikgu Lim drive at average speed 72 km per hour. Okay, going back to their school. So determine the time in 24-hour system when they arrive to school. Okay, so meaning we need to find the remaining time. Okay, so to find time, so what is the formula? So time equals to distance divided by speed. So we need distance, we need speed. Okay, we do have speed 72. So how about the distance travel? After they had lunch, so the distance travel all the way until the destination, which is 144 to 0. So the distance is 144. Okay, so the time taken will be 144 distance divided by speed 72. So the time is 2 hours. So going back to school take 2 hours after lunch. So this one 2 hours. So determine the time. So at 13:10, so meaning 13:10 plus 2 more hours will be 15:10. So the answer will be 15:10 hour. Okay, in Bahasa will be jam 15:10. Alright, so now part 2. Hence, in the answer space, complete the graph represent the journey going back to school. Okay, so we need to complete the remaining. So we know that they took 2 hours. So 2 hours equals to how many minutes? Because the graph is in minute. So 2 hours will be 120 minutes, right? So from here, all the way go down until they reach the destination, until 0. So here, okay, another 120. From 120 plus another 120 will be 240. And done. Okay, so now let's look at question 9. So the graph shows the height of a C-type recorded. So this is a coarse graph. You see this shape, underwear shape. So it's a coarse graph. So state the amplitude. Amplitude is the height of the wave. So how do we find amplitude? Okay, we always take the maximum and the minimum. Okay, the difference of maximum and minimum divided by 2. Listen, we need to know the distance between maximum and minimum, and then we need to divide by 2. So to find amplitude A, we take 25 minus 5, then divide by 2. So we get 10. Okay, the amplitude is 10. So now B, given that Y is the height of the C-type, X is the time in hour, okay, write function, fungsi. So function means equation. So they want the answer to be in Y equal A cos BX plus C. Alright, now, so just now we say this is a coarse graph because it looks like underwear. Okay, so from this, Y equal A cos BX plus C. Okay, we need to figure out 3 things. The A, the B, and also C. Okay, A is amplitude, which we already found just now. This is 10. Okay, our amplitude is 10. Then how about B? Now, B meaning in 360 degree, how many cycles do you see? For coarse graph, this underwear, this one is considered one complete cycle. Okay, satu kitaran, so one underwear. So now in 360 degree, there are how many? Okay, you can't just base on the picture because it is not in 360 degree. It is not in degree. They give us type. So if you want to find B, there is a formula, which is, okay, use period, tempo. So period equal 360 divided by B. Now, what is period? So just now we say one complete cycle is underwear shape, 1. So for every underwear shape, how many hours? Okay, because the x-axis they use hour. So here we see 2 underwear. 1 and then this one 2. Okay, so what we want is 1 underwear, 1 complete cycle. How many hours? For 1 complete cycle is 12. So 12 is the period. Okay, ialah tempo. So 12 equal 360 divided by B. So to find B, 360 divided by 12. So B equal 30. So meaning if you want to draw a complete graph, you will see 30 underwear. Now only you see the first 2 underwear. Okay, so every time guys, you cannot base on what you see. Unless the x-axis here, the last number here show 360. If you see 360, then here got 2 cycle, then the B is 2. Otherwise, we always use period to find. Alright, so the B is 30. Okay, C, how about C? C to tell us the graph whether it moves up or down. Now, obviously the graph moves. Okay, because if the amplitude is 10, okay, so let's imagine without the C, the original graph, how should it look like? Okay, so let's say the cost graph, underwear. So if the amplitude is 10, meaning it should start from 10, then the minimum will be negative 10. It will look like this. Underwear, go up, down, then go up again. So when the amplitude is 10, it should start from 10. But now, let's see what number it starts from. So the graph starts from 25. Okay, it means, so this thing, okay, so it starts from 25. The underwear look like this. So from 10, go up by how much? That will be the C. So from 10, go up until 25, it go up by 15. Do you agree? Go up by 15. So the C will be 15. So listen, if the amplitude is 10, it should start from 10. If the amplitude is other number, let's say 5, then it should start from 5 for cost graph. Okay, so now we figure out the A, B, C already. So write everything one more time. Okay, so the function will be y equal A is 10, cos B is 30x, plus C is 15. So this is the answer. Okay, so now part 2. Hence, determine the height of the C type. Tentukan tinggi. So meaning we need to find y. What is the y? When the time is at the 14th hour. So the x is 14. Okay, so now we can use this function, this equation to find. So y equal 10 cos. Okay, so make sure here you put a big bracket. 30, then the x is 14. Okay, make sure that 14 only times 30, not the whole thing. So that's why you need to put a bracket. Then plus 15. Okay, so you can key in everything in your calculator, but make sure you put bracket. 30 times 14, then plus 15. So at the end, y equals to 20 meter. Done. Alright, let's look at the last question. Question 10. Okay, question 10, probability, kebarangkalian. So it says that box A contains 3 number, box B 4 number. Okay, 1 card is drawn at random from each box. Find the probability. Sekeping card dikeluarkan secara rawat dari setiap kotak. Okay, it means we take 2 cards, right? 1 card from each box. So take 2 cards. Okay, so question 8. So what is the probability that both cards show same number? Nombor yang sama. Okay, so think, if we want same number, what combination do we have? So if box A 2, box B can also get 2, same number. So we want the combination 2 and 2. Or what other combination same number? Wait, 3, how about 3? Do you hear 3? Box B also got 3. 3 also same number. Probability of 3 and 3. Okay, do we have other same number? Okay, don't have already. Now, for probability, always remember, when you see n, done, it means times. When you see O, it means plus. Okay, so now, this one A, this one B, this one A, this one B. Now, what is the probability of 2 in box A? How many 2? There's only 1 card is 2. Over 3 cards total. N means times. So how about the number of 2, okay, in box B? Also 1. So 1 over total card, 4. Okay, when you see all means plus. Okay, so 3, 1 card only 1 over 3. 3 in box B, also 1 card only 1 over 4. So at the end, 1 over 12 plus 1 over 12. So we get 1 over 6. So this is the final answer. Okay, so now let's look at part B. Okay, what is the probability show odd number? Both card, kedua-dua nombor ganjil. Now, I want box A get odd number, and I want box B also odd number. Okay, so now look at box A. How many odd number do we have? Okay, odd number is 3 and also 7. So out of 3 cards, got 2 odd number. So the probability is 2 over 3. N means times. How about odd number in box B? Okay, we have 9 odd number, 3 also odd number, 5 also odd number. Got 3 odd number out of 4. So times 3 over 4. Okay, so now simplify 3, this one get 2. So at the end, the answer is 1 over 2. Alright, done. That's all for all the questions in Bahagian A, question 1 to question 10. Now, how do you find the difficulty level of this question? I personally think that the questions are quite easy. Don't know if you agree or not. So make sure you subscribe to this channel, like this video. I will see you in the next coming video. We will have Bahagian B, Bahagian C video coming really soon. So tell me if you need Kertas 1. I'm still thinking, should we do Kertas 1 together? I will see you in next video. Bye-bye.